And today we are reviewing the classic 1977 World War II film, A Bridge Too Far. A Bridge Too Far is the second film based on a book by historian Cornelius Ryan to be adapted into a movie. The first film was the also classic The Longest Day. In fact, this film and The Longest Day share a lot of the same cast members, despite the fact that the films were made more than a decade apart. It concerns the attempt to make it to Germany and end World War II in the days and weeks after D-Day. Specifically, it concerns what was known at the time as Operation Market Garden, which was a plan by British General Montgomery to make it to Germany and end the war before Christmas. As we all know, that didn't happen, and this film chronicles why and how all of that came to be. You can't pick any one hero. This is a large ensemble cast movie, much in the same way that The Longest Day was. It chronicles the efforts of many, many, many heroes that day. Primarily the British and Americans, but it does also it stars an American actor representing the Polish people who were involved in the war as well. That would be Gene Hackman. And the villains are, obviously various Germans across the board. We're going to go right into the upside and the downside. The upside is it has a phenomenal cast. They just don't make movies like this anymore, where they just grab great actors all across the board to play all of the roles. Nobody has the money to put that many stars in a film anymore, and nobody does it. It just doesn't happen anymore. I really don't have a massive list of everyone involved, although I could. Let's see. We've got James Caan. I'm reading this off of a computer screen. We've got Michael Caine. We've got Sean Connery, Elliot Gould, Gene Hackman, Anthony Hopkins, Ryan O'Neal, Robert Redford. Let's see. Anybody else? No one else that we would all know, but there's just so many people in this movie that there are more faces that you're going to recognize besides the ones that I've named. It is amazing. They just don't make a movie like that anymore. It tells a fantastic story, and it tells it really well. It is one of the best put together epic war movies of all time. My favorites being this film and The Longest Day, with possibly honorable mentions going to things like The Great Escape and what's that film? The Bridge of Rajaman, I think it's called, the Korean War movie. It also it's informative. It's a genuine historical piece. It was based on a book by an actual historian. I believe the guy's name was something Ryan, Cornelius Ryan. So it's based on actual history. So it's got that going for it. Downsides, there aren't a whole lot of downsides. This is not, a stylized movie like a Sergio Leone, but it's a competently directed film, directed by Richard Attenborough, who is a competent director. All in all, I'm going to give this film, for me it's a 5-star movie. It's a 5-star movie. It's an absolute classic. So my review, 5 stars for A Bridge Too Far.